we know the drill. Band gets on stage, says, "We'd like to try something new for you tonight." And so they do. They play something the audience has never heard before. It's standard, but there's a reason that that kind of stuff creeps on beyond the rehearsal stage and goes into the live arena. It's a perfect opportunity when you've got a crowd of people there that are listening to you and that like the work you do, to spring something on them, because you've got that pressure to impress, to fascinate, to awe these people. With that pressure and that feeling of responsibility, you start hearing all the little things that don't work. Things that you probably wouldn't pick up on, just jamming with your friends or even listening to a demo, because you're not listening for those things in a demo. It's what your producer is spending most of the time doing. But live, you can hear where you're losing the audience. You can hear the parts of the songs that are dragging, or that are too fast to transition, or the rhythm of the guitar is not quite right. Just little things that you can analyze and go, you need more of this, less of that. So the live stage, in essence, becomes the rehearsal stage. Now, one of my favorite bands of all time, REM, did this wonderfully when they announced in 2007 in Dublin, "This is not a live show, this is a rehearsal." And they proceeded to play new songs that they were working on for their album Accelerate. If you listen to those tapes, and there's a few people that captured footage and posted it on YouTube, the recordings are also available on iTunes. And you listen to those, and the songs aren't quite the same. And you can hear things that they were trying, and you can hear how they changed their mind later, and ended up making the first album in a while, or even the first album that they did as a three-piece, that was almost universally critically acclaimed. It was because they gave the audience that opportunity to participate, and in doing so had a much more critical ear to their own material. There's also an added benefit being an independent artist, going to bars and doing jam nights. You're not playing with the same lineup of people. So suffice to say, I've been in the practice of doing live shows for that purpose for a very long time. Let's see if this song plays to the audience. They didn't react as well as I had hoped to this transition, so therefore I'll try something else next time. And I like to keep hitting these circuits, especially with the rotating lineup that I end up with on stage, because the bassist that I'm playing with one night might pick up on something that could elevate that part of the song in a way that I had never predicted before. And in 2008, I started up a band called Any Idiot, and the idea was pretty simple and derivative of the name, like any idiot can do this, which has kind of been my philosophy with regards to the question of talent. But anyway, there's this song called Number One Crush. It's the working title anyway, that I wrote while I was with Any Idiot. And so, first show of the new year, I decided to give that a try. Now, there's a downside to doing jam nights. First of all, not everyone there is going to be in the moment. A few people showed up because they want to drink that night and hang out with some friends. Some other people show up because they themselves are up there to play. And usually what you end up with as a performer is maybe a table full of people that are there that have come out to support you and to hear what you're up to. Which, yeah, even that is good. But I pride myself on those moments where everyone is captured and you get approached after the set and people talk to you about the songs that you do. This is kind of one of those moments, but yeah, like you'll notice, there's a lot of things that go wrong at jam nights. For one, a full monitor setup in a pub usually ends up in really shitty sound, unless everything is loud enough that no one can talk to each other, and the management usually doesn't like the fact that these idiots have come in and raped their social evening for about 2 to 3 hours just to blare random tunes. So you don't get a monitor setup, so you pretty much are stuck hearing the drums, and you can really maybe just hear what the guitars are like if you're close enough to the amp. And because of the lack of monitors, you never get to hear your vocal. And that said, I'm not the best singer in the world, and I need to hear what I'm doing in order for me to do it semi-competently. So what usually ends up happening is when there's no monitors, I lose some enunciation and I go a little flat. But regardless of that, I think that for the most part this track works fairly well. So I'd like to bring you out of the green room and on stage at the Witch of Endor, and feel free to tell me how much this sucks.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know anymore where I stand. Hear your voice speak to me, shade beneath the cherry tree. Hear your voice calling out my name. Oh, my imagination, my dreams, I wonder just what could be. You let me know if there's hope. Try to figure it out on my own. But the dream, sweet old band, voice of a believer, someone who's a perfect fit for me. Some kind of sound, taste of your lips from trying. Cool close, reason I could hold you, my imagination. Dreams, I wonder just what this could be.